So I bought this 2012 Dodge Charger to rebuild it on the channel. So today we starting the rebuild series and I'm about to show you all the damages right now once I kick this door open.
It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. Shit, my foot. I just strong armed it, to be honest. I thought I was gonna have to kick it, but that was weird. All right, as you can see, we got the door open. This thing is 100% garbage, bro. I guess it'd be a good door to practice on or something, but this boy is done for it, bro. So we got it open, but as you can see, we got a little bit of damage right here on the rocker. Looks like obviously it's been pushed in a little bit, so more than likely we're gonna have to get that pulled out or something like that. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's still pretty firm under there, so it can get pulled on. It's a little rust right here starting to develop, but I don't think it's gonna stop it from getting pulled out. So we'll see. We'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. But as you can see, so door damage here. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That opened up by itself. That was super weird. You can see that door got a lot of damage from it from the accident. So we pretty much went over everything. You see all the damage. You know what it is, man. It's time to get to work. My goal today is to start just get everything bad off of the car so I can start putting the good stuff on. So majority, I already got majority of the parts. I'm good to go on that. So just watch me work, man. I'm gonna talk to you as I'm doing it. You know, I'm always gonna show y'all how to do stuff that I'm doing just in case y'all wanna do it or y'all already doing it, X, Y, and Z. So about to take these doors off, hood, bumper, everything that's damaged, it has to come off. So let's get into it.
Okay, so we're going to start with taking the fender off right here. As you can see, I'm loosening it up. I had to switch the tool and get another adapter so that way I can take the screw out on the end of it. Then it came up, it's off, it's done, it's over, it's trash. So now we're moving on to the doors. So the first door we're going to do is the driver door. It's 4 bolts that's holding it on, plus the electrical connector. Make sure you disconnect the electrical connector. Please make sure. So then you pick it up and you just toss it to the side with everything else. The driver door is 100% trash. Now we're going to repeat the same process for the rear door as well. 4 bolts. Make sure you disconnect the electrical connector, pick it up, and move it out the way.
So let's go ahead and take that hood off. Let's take these seats out. Let's keep grinding, man. Don't forget, if I can do it, you can do it. Just hustle, man. I showed you guys on a few other videos how to take a hood off here. You see it's damaged up here, so we're about to take it off. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those bolts right there, and it thing comes all the way off. So be prepared when you take out the bolts, have something holding it up so it doesn't just fall on you. This is a pretty heavy hood. It's a steel hood, so you don't want to get crushed by this here.
Disconnect the seat and then just lift it up out of the car. Make sure you be gentle so you don't mess up any of the trim in the inside of the car.
So let's go ahead and try to remove this airbag, old airbag out. Yeah, honestly, that's it for the interior. So we got that out, This one is still good. So yeah, I think we good to go.
My cousin came out to give me a hand. Right now we installing the headliner. It was actually pretty easy for us because it was 2 of us. But once we got it in there and he was holding it up, I then put it in place, and then I was able to put the handles in the back and he was able to do it in the front as well. Then once we got done with that, we tackled the driver's seat. It was time to take off the old airbag and put in the new one and pretty much patch up the seat. So we fixed that and then we put it into the car.
Interior is 100% complete. Now it's time to let's just start knocking down the doors, swapping everything over on the door so we can put the doors on, and then we can move forward from there.
So to put the doors back on, we simply just reversed the process of what we did. So it's still the 4 bolts, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and you just tighten them down. Make sure the door is aligned correctly though, and you do have to put in the electrical connector.
All right, so here it is. This is the car. As you can see, look 100% better. Like both of the doors open. We got the doors on there. It's super smooth. You see the paint matching super good. So if we open up the door, there you go. Of course, we still got to do this. There's a few things we still need to do, but for the most part, we got a lot of work done today. As you can see, the interior. Come on, man. OEM, bro.
So we dropped the car off to get the frame repaired, and then we also picked it up, and they actually did a good job. So we actually went over to the junkyard to pick up the trunk lid that we needed, and then headed back to the shop to check out the work that they did.
And they did a good job of lining everything up. Remember how it was looking before, and the door wasn't necessarily closed. So now I just got to go ahead and fix this down here, and just finish the rest of the stuff, little minor stuff.
And that's exactly what we did. We went on and got the new bumper and put all the attachments inside the bumper to make sure the bumper was 100% complete. Once we did that, we went and completed the rest of the front end of the car. We threw the fender on. We made sure that was aligned properly. Is how the car came out. So we finished it for the most part. Once I was waiting on him to bring the other headlight, I started spraying down the trunk lid that we got from the yard with primer. So basically I was just spraying it with the primer, trying to make sure we got good contact, and also making sure I go over it one last time because we want to catch any imperfections in the paint or in the primer itself before we paint the car red, because as you know, red and black is two colors that will show any imperfection. So while I'm spraying it down with primer, I'm actually looking for any imperfections on the panel at all, like this one right here. Once I clear that up, I put all the paint into the paint gun and I'll start spraying this thing, baby. So as you can see, right now I'm just hitting the edges, so we kind of cutting the panel so we can make sure we got pretty much the edge of the panel covered. Then you can go ahead and start spraying the whole entire thing from the middle, on the top, on the bottom, whatever you got to do. So once you get that done, it's going to come out nice and smooth like this right here. Just make sure you're working your way around the panel nice and smooth and in slow motion, and you'll be good to go. But basically it'll come out cherry red like how we did on this one. After I did the paint, I end up topping it off with the gloss. You already know you got to do the gloss, 2 coats of that, bro. So once that got done, I let it dry overnight, and this is exactly how it came out.
All right, y'all, so here's the finished product of the car. As you can see, fixed the trunk. I fixed everything, bro. Look how clean this boy looking now. Like, you remember what the driver's side looked like? I was looking like this, man. So fresh and clean. Pop this boy open.
So here's the last look at the Charger for now. We about to do a nice little pull. The new owner of the car about to pull off. He about to go crazy. So y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about the series and about the car, about the finished product. Make sure y'all comment down below. I want to know what you think. Check out.
Told you.